Hi, and welcome to the Texas Digital Library Thesis and Dissertation Management System, also known as Vireo. I'll be your tour guide today. My name is Ryan Steens, and I'm the Program Coordinator for the Texas Digital Library. What you're viewing here is the administrative tool that is where a lot of the workflow takes place for your graduate school and librarians as they manage ETDs through the system before they are put into the repository. The first thing I draw your attention to is that we have 4 different tabs across the top of the screen: List, View, Log, and Settings. What we're seeing here is List. It's a complete list of all of the ETDs in the system, whether you have 20 in your system for a semester or whether you have somehow got several hundred in your system. All of them will appear here. The information about the ETDs can be broken up into these different columns. These columns are something you can select in the Settings tab, and we'll talk about that in a different video. So you may not have all of these particular items that you search by. You may use different ones, or you may use more or less. And of course, each different ETD takes up a different row. You'll also see that on this screen we have the option to filter. The different stages here enable us to create filters, which should hopefully make your workflow a little more efficient. Let's go ahead and we'll select one ETD. We can do that by clicking on any information in the row here. You'll notice that launched us to the View tab. We'll go over all of this in a lot more detail, but you do have the ability to see information about the actual person, their document, and their degree. There's an action log tracking all the actions which have taken place around a particular ETD. You can see all of the files associated with the ETD, and of course download the main manuscript associated with the ETD. Let's go ahead and take a look at the log view, the action log. The student name indicates which student has submitted an ETD and what action has taken place. This is an area again where the filters will come into place. You may want to just see particular actions around a particular student or a particular ETD. You may want to see actions taken place by somebody in your office to see perhaps what actions a person has actually been doing. The Settings tab is going to be a little bit different. There are 2 different kinds of users. There are super users and there are standard administrators. The view that we see here is one for super users. We have a few more options under the tabs. You can see that we have a lot of different user preferences. This is where we have the option to see which columns, etc., that we'd like to view. Application setting enables us to prep for the semester, let us know things like if we'd like to offer a UMI release. It also lets us know who has access. Email settings is very exciting. This enables us to create email templates so that we don't need to create new emails each time we communicate with the student, and we'll talk about that in more detail in a different video. And in configurable settings, we can set what colleges are available, what degrees, and documents. This is a very brief view of what's available to you as an administrator, and we hope that as you view the other videos, you will get a much deeper understanding of what you can do as an expert user of the Vireo ETD system.